and welcome to 7th session of Revelation Online.
So today we're going to show you how to make your own bunting.
So over the years we've been very lucky to meet all different kinds of people from different countries, different backgrounds. So we're going to show you two designs today, but you can tailor your bunting to what suits you.
So what you're going to need is some paper or some cards, some pens or paint, some string or some ribbon, some tissue paper if you have it, but if not, normal paper will be fine.
And then on the practical side of things, you're going to need some scissors, you'll need a ruler, a hole punch if you have one, but if not, just some blue tack and a sharp pencil will be fine, and you'll also need some glue.
So the first thing that we need is to make our bunting, and to do that you need to take your paper or your card and you need to make a square from it. So the easiest way to do that is take the bottom corner of your paper or card and fold it up till it meets the top. Once it meets the top, you then take it from the bottom all the way up to the top to make a firm crease. The next thing you need to do is to take this rectangle and fold it towards yourself, and then pinch from the top, firmly go all the way down to the bottom, which gives you another crease.
So now once you've done that part, you'll need to take your scissors, and what you need to do is to cut off this rectangle because it won't be needed. So you simply just cut along that crease. Once you have cut that part off, what you need to do is open up your triangles, and that gives you your lovely square shape. Once you've done that, again using your scissors, you cut straight down that crease in the middle to give you your two triangles.
So the next thing you're going to need is to make some holes into your triangles. So if you have got your hole punch, then you do a hole either side, because that's where the ribbon will be threaded later.
So if you don't have a hole punch though, that's not a problem, because you can use our blue tack trick. So what you'll need to do is to get your blue tack, and you want to firmly squidge that down to the table or hard surface that you're working on. I'm going to do mine up here just so you can see. So once you've put that blue tack firmly on the surface, you place the flag over the top, and what you do is take your sharp pencil and push down, making a hole each side. And what you need to do that is to all the bunting that you make.
So the next thing is to design your bunting, so that's the fun part. So we've chosen VE Day for our first bunting. But if you don't celebrate VE Day, then you can follow the guidelines that we've done, and you can choose whatever colours to suit you.
So the first thing to do for this design is to use your ruler, and what you want to do is to measure 1.5 centimetres around the border of the triangle, and then you can colour that in.
The next thing, once that's dried, if you've used paint, is to really get the little ones involved by using fingerprint painting. So we've done poppies for our flowers, but you can choose any flowers you wish.
So if you are doing our VE Day design using your poppies, you'll need to get your finger, pop that in the red paint, and then what you want to do is to do 4 fingerprints round in a circle like that, leaving a hole in the middle, making sure that all your fingerprints touch. Now what you want to do is you want to repeat that as many times as you can fit those poppies on. If you don't have paint, that's absolutely not a problem, because what you can do is to either draw around your fingertips, or you can simply draw them on.
So once that's all dry, again, if you've used paints, it's time to add our detail. So we can put our stems of our flowers in and some grass. Because we've done poppies, we've put the black in the middle, and then you can add a little banner if you wish.
So that is that design done. So we're going to pop that to the side and go on to our next one, which we've tailored towards the current situation.
So we've chosen to do a rainbow because that symbols hope, and we've added the world because we're all in this together.
So the first thing we're going to need to do for this design is to draw our world and the start of our rainbow. So the easiest way to do this is to use a yogurt pot, because what you can do is to use the round bottom, you draw around that for your world, and then what you can do is use this top part like that as a template for your rainbow.
So now that you've got your circle for your world and a line to symbol the first part of your rainbow, the next thing to do is to take your tissue paper or the paper that you're using, you cut them into strips, and once they're into strips, you then wrap them up into a tiny ball. Then using your glue, you go around that line that you've made and you firmly press your tissue on and follow it all the way through.
So the easiest thing to do is to work backwards on your rainbow. So after you've done that first line, you add each colour until you get back and back and back until you have the completed set.
So now if you're happy with your bunting designs, the last thing to do with your bunting is to reach for your ribbon or your string, and it's time now to put them all together. So what you do is you thread your ribbon or string through the back of the hole, pull it forward, and then you go in from the front.
And then you do the exact same for the next one. So we go through the back of the hole, pull it across and through the front.
And so on and so on.
And that is our bunting finished for today. So thank you so much for watching session 7. We hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please react below and give us a share.
And join us next week for some more crafty ideas at home.
So remember to stay safe, stay indoors, and thank you again to all of our key workers.
Bye!
Bye!